he borrowed a friend's motorcycle to follow the father. They drove on a small road. It turned out that the father was just delivering tailored clothes to customers. Thomas did not give up. He kept following the father. Finally, Thomas still saw the thing he least wanted to see. He saw the father with a strange woman. Thomas wanted to know the reason, so he decided to talk to the woman. But before Thomas could say anything, the woman began to explain that she had cancer and it was in the late stage. That's why the father came to visit her. After coming back, Thomas wanted to comfort his mother. He thought his mother was too pitiful. There was a man who had never loved her. Thomas didn't know what to say. Then he went to find his father again. Thomas still didn't say anything. His father looked at him thoughtfully. Thomas found that he seemed to be unable to do anything. He really didn't know what to do. Finally, his father left on this day. Because the woman with cancer died, there was no point for him to stay. Thomas quickly rode his bicycle to catch up. He had one last way. Thomas sat next to his father who was about to leave and said that he was a time traveler. After his father left, their family had no source of income. His mother had to work to support the two children. She soon died of exhaustion and sadness. Thomas asked his father to stay, but after thinking about it, his father decided to leave. Because his father said that he had never lived for himself, a person he didn't love and a job he didn't love, Dad thought this kind of life was meaningless. Dad got on the train to leave home. Thomas didn't understand why his dad was so heartless. Thomas could only go home to comfort his mom and ask her not to be sad for his dad. However, Thomas suddenly fell when he passed by the cemetery on his bicycle. He slowly closed his eyes. When he woke up, he had traveled back in time. He glanced at the date of his mom's death on the tombstone. It seemed that nothing had changed, or maybe it was just a dream. But even if it was a dream, Thomas realized how much he loved his family and he definitely didn't want to be like his father. He walked home slowly. At this time he passed by a man who looked like his dad. Will the days of abandoning your family be happy? Thomas didn't stop. He finally saw his wife and children. He smiled. At least he was more responsible than his dad and didn't let his family down.